The moment the worlds of fashion and film collided again, something unexpected happened, and it had everyone talking. Imagine stepping into an elevator and suddenly locking eyes with the very woman who inspired one of cinema's most iconic and feared characters. That's exactly the surreal, almost cinematic reality fans witnessed when Meryl Streep and Anna Wintour came face to face in a playful yet deeply symbolic encounter that blurred the line between fiction and reality. But behind the smiles, the polished outfits, and the perfectly choreographed moment lies a deeper story. One that has been quietly building for nearly 2 decades since The Devil Wears Prada first shook the entertainment and fashion industries. This wasn't just another promotional appearance. It was layered, intentional, and dripping with meaning. For years, fans have speculated about how Anna Wintour, the legendary editor-in-chief of Vogue magazine, truly felt about Miranda Priestly, the ice-cold, commanding character brought to life so brilliantly by Meryl Streep. Now, with The Devil Wears Prada 2 finally on the horizon, that question has resurfaced in a way no one expected. The scene itself feels almost too perfect. Meryl Streep slipping effortlessly back into the persona of Miranda Priestly delivers that signature icy stare, her voice calm yet cutting. Across from her stands Anna Wintour, the real-life figure whose presence has defined fashion power for decades. Their exchange is light, almost teasing, yet there's an undeniable tension beneath it. It's a moment that feels scripted, yet strangely authentic, as if both women are acknowledging a shared history without ever saying it outright. For those who remember the original film, the parallels are impossible to ignore. Miranda Priestly wasn't just a character, she was a phenomenon. Cold, calculating, yet undeniably magnetic, she became a symbol of power, ambition, and the often ruthless nature of the fashion world. And while the film never officially confirmed it, the resemblance was clear enough that it sparked widespread conversation and, at the time, a fair amount of controversy. Back then, the fashion industry was hesitant, even fearful. Many designers, models, and insiders reportedly kept their distance from the film, worried about how participation might be perceived. After all, Anna Wintour's influence wasn't just significant, it was absolute. Being on the wrong side of Vogue could mean the difference between rising to fame or fading into obscurity. That's the kind of power that doesn't just shape careers, it defines them. And yet, here we are, nearly 20 years later, watching Anna Wintour lean into the very narrative that once made headlines for all the wrong reasons. Appearing alongside Meryl Streep on the cover of Vogue's May issue, she does something she rarely does. She opens up. Not dramatically, not emotionally, but in her own composed, measured way. When asked about Miranda Priestly, her response is surprisingly gracious. She calls it an honor, a word that carries weight, especially coming from someone known for her precision and restraint. But she's also quick to draw a line, subtly reminding everyone that while the character may have been inspired by her, it is not a direct reflection of who she is. It's a delicate balance, embracing the legacy without fully owning the portrayal. What's perhaps even more fascinating is what happened behind the scenes. When rumors of a sequel began to circulate, Anna didn't just sit back and watch. Instead, she picked up the phone and called Meryl Streep herself. That alone speaks volumes. It suggests a level of trust, of mutual respect, that goes beyond public appearances. According to insiders, Anna wanted reassurance, not control, not influence, just reassurance that the story would be handled with care. And Meryl, ever the professional, delivered. After reading the script, she reportedly called Anna back with a simple but powerful message: "It's going to be all right." That moment, quiet and private, reveals more about their relationship than any public statement ever could. But the story doesn't end there. because while Anna Wintour may describe herself as unbothered, the reality is far more nuanced. Her response reflects a deep understanding of the role fiction plays in shaping public perception. As she herself acknowledges, people need both fantasy and reality. And in many ways, Miranda Priestly exists somewhere between the two. Meryl Streep has been open about her approach to the character. She didn't set out to create a documentary-style portrayal of Anna Wintour. Instead, she drew inspiration from multiple sources, powerful men and women she had observed over the years. The goal wasn't accuracy, but impact, and that's exactly what she achieved. Miranda Priestly became larger than life, a character so compelling that she transcended the film itself. She sparked curiosity about the fashion industry, pulling back the curtain just enough to intrigue audiences without revealing too much. In doing so, she inadvertently brought even more attention to Anna Wintour and Vogue, reinforcing their status as cultural icons. And now, with The Devil Wears Prada 2 set to hit theaters, that legacy is being revisited in a whole new context. This time, the stakes are different. The audience is more aware, more informed. The industry itself has evolved, becoming more transparent, more inclusive. But the fascination with power, with what it takes to succeed at the highest level, remains unchanged. There's also a sense of full circle closure in this new chapter. Back when the original film was released, Anna Wintour reportedly attended a screening, marking the first time she had truly engaged with the portrayal. Now, she's not just watching from the sidelines, she's part of the conversation. The playful video, the Vogue cover, the subtle references, they all point to a shift in perspective. What was once seen as potentially controversial is now being embraced as part of a shared cultural narrative. It's a reminder that time has a way of softening edges, of turning tension into storytelling. Still, there are layers that go deeper than what we see on the surface. Industry insiders suggest that this collaboration wasn't just about promotion, it was strategic. By aligning herself with the sequel, Anna Wintour is in a way reclaiming the narrative. She's acknowledging the influence without letting it define her. And then there's Meryl Streep, effortlessly navigating the space between actor and icon. Her portrayal of Miranda Priestly remains one of the most celebrated performances of her career, earning critical acclaim and leaving a lasting impact on audiences worldwide. But what makes it truly remarkable is how it continues to resonate even years later. As fans eagerly await the sequel, questions continue to swirl. Will Miranda Priestly evolve? Will the story delve deeper into her character? And perhaps most intriguingly, will Anna Wintour's influence be more directly acknowledged this time around? One thing is certain, the connection between these two women, one real, one fictional, is stronger than ever. It's a relationship built not on imitation, but on interpretation. And in that space, something truly unique has been created. The elevator doors may have closed on that brief encounter, but the conversation it sparked is far from over. Because in the world of fashion, as in film, perception is everything. And when perception meets reality, the result is nothing short of captivating. As The Devil Wears Prada 2 prepares to make its debut, one can help but wonder what new layers will be revealed. Will it challenge the legacy of the original? Will it redefine what it means to be powerful in today's world? Or will it simply remind us why we were so captivated in the first place? Whatever the answer, one thing is clear. This story is no longer just about a movie. It's about influence, identity, and the delicate dance between who we are and how the world sees us. And at the center of it all are two women who, in their own ways, have shaped that narrative more than anyone else. In the end, perhaps Anna Wintour said it best. You need the fantasy, you need the reality, and somewhere between the two, you find the truth, even if it's wearing Prada.